me. I was just showing the studio audience how we all used to dance at Club Kakadu in Sydney, Australia. Oh, you know, we were all hopped up on these caffeinated energy drinks, though, that's why. You know, when I was a kid, the caffeinated energy drink was called beer. Yeah, it's a caffeinated energy drink. What's wrong with beer? All right, let's move on. My first guest tonight is in the movie Frost Nixon, which is at Frost/Nixon. It's in theaters on December the 5th. Take a look at this.
The terms of the contract clearly stipulate that Watergate take up no more than 25% of the time.
Yes, but nowhere does it say that for the rest of the 75%, he gets to drone on and sound presidential.
Drone on. Jeez. Where's your respect? You remember who you're talking about here. You know as well as I do that 60% of what he did in office was right, and 30% may have been wrong, but he thought it was right at the time.
Yes, but that still leaves 10% where he was doing the wrong thing and knew it.
If you screw us on the 60%, I will ruin you if it takes the rest of my life.
That's exactly like my day. Please welcome a big-time movie star, Kevin Bacon, everyone. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you, sir.
How are you, pal?
I'm very well, thank you.
I like the look. Now, who are you playing in the movie? You're not playing Nixon, clearly.
No, I play a guy named Jack Brennan, who was Nixon's right-hand man when he resigned the White House and went to San Clemente to live. So the movie it almost feels a little bit like a fight movie, and I'm kind of like his corner man.
Right, okay. Now, Nixon, remind me, what did he do?
President of the United States.
Oh, yes,
Watergate.
I remember. He got very interested in what the competition were doing.
That's true. That's true. And
burgled them.
They did.
Yeah.
Sent some guys and entered the hotel room without a key.
Ah, that's in fact illegal.
It is.
Yes, it is. I found that out to my cost. How are you? How have you been? What have you been up to? Have you been touring with the band?
Yeah, we've been doing
the
some
band,
touring.
your brother.
Yeah, my brother and I and the guys in the band. We did a new record, and we had a good time doing it. All the guys in the band produced some tracks on the record.
Well, that's rather nice.
Yeah, and we it was interesting because we did it a lot at home studios, and then we would send the tracks to FTP sites, and we'd download.
Well, I don't know what an FTP site.
Well, it's like a real big site. It has a lot of information. You can have a lot of space, and you can send huge files up there and pull them off and put them on. But the point is that we really made the record and never looked at each other for the whole recording.
That's a lot of bands that will work very well for them, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, you'll be seeing us later, so you can judge for yourself.
Now, when you go on tour, do you all hang about in a bus and everything?
We do sometimes, yeah, we do. I love the bus. I just love it. It's my favorite place.
Do you have this rule on the bus? A lot of the musicians...
No pooping?
No,
Yes.
No number twos on the bus.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah. That's true. So you hope you're not on there for too long.
Yeah. I was going to say, maybe take a plane or something like that. Now, how do you manage with the sleep when you're on the bus? Are you all right?
I sleep great. You have to sleep with your feet forward in the bunk. Otherwise, if you get into an accident, your head smashes against the front. So that's one little detail. And also, you
really thought about that?
Oh yeah, definitely. You have to be careful not to drink too much fluid, water or whatever, before bed, because there's this subtle vibration, so you're going to be up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But it's my favorite place to be, as the guys will tell you. Once I get on, it's hard to get me off.
We're still talking about the bus here. Come on. I mean...
See what he did?
I didn't know you'd been to the Club Kakadu in Sydney. Have you ever been to Australia, by the way?
I have been to Australia, yes.
Have you met Vanessa there? She's from Australia.
Oh, you're from Australia?
Yeah.
I was going to go to Australia this Christmas, and then I looked at the ticket prices, and we decided to stay at home.
You don't want to go to Australia for Christmas. It's summertime. Everything's topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
Down is up, up is down. Summertime at Christmas time.
You know, we live in New York, so a little bit of warm weather during Christmas is okay.
That's true. Yeah. What were you doing in Sydney?
I was on my way to do a film down in New Zealand, and I just stopped there for a little while to check it out.
Was Tremors shot in
No,
Australia? It looks a bit Australian, you know, except because they've got creatures like that in Australia.
Yeah. No, I mean, I love Sydney. I met some guys, and you know what I find, actually? I find the one thing that's really refreshing is I find the Australian women very aggressive.
Yeah.
You walk up the street, you know, you're used to New York, and women in New York, they sort of avoid your eyes.
Yeah,
I think they're
they-
used to construction workers and that kind of thing. They're protective. In Australia, they just walk up and they're just like,
No, those guys.
you know.
Whoa, I like the look of your arse in these jeans, mate. And the women are even worse. No. Is it your birthday yet? It's coming up.
I had a birthday this year, yeah.
Oh.
I had a big one.
Well,
yeah.
I had one this year, too.
You did?
But,
That's
yeah.
funny. Who didn't?
Well, people who were born after the something of December.
Yeah, I had my...
November. What day is it? Today.
Today, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. 50. It was a 50.
50?
Yeah,
Shut
50,
up.
yeah,
You can't be 50.
Oh, yeah.
No. Wow.
I was waiting for the headlines. Kevin Bacon's turns 50. America weeps.
Yeah. Well, you certainly don't look 50, although I don't know what
thank you
50
for
looks
that.
like, but you don't look old at all. You're Kevin Bacon. You're the eternal youth.
I'm 50.
What did you do? Did you have a party?
You know what? My wife was throwing a surprise party, and I really can't stand surprise parties. And then I blew the surprise somehow. And but very nice. It was just going to be a small thing, just my family. I've got a big family, six of us, and the kids in the family. And they went out and got me the most beautiful terracotta pig-shaped barbecue.
Oh, that's adorable. Gosh, I can't wait to be 50 myself.
Yeah. I treasure it. I really do.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of barbecuing?
I love the barbecue. I like the barbecue, especially in the snow.
Okay.
I just think it's great to... It's not, to me, so much, doesn't need to be a summer thing. I like to go out in the deep snow and...
Is this in any way connected to your last name?
The pig. It is. I have a lot of pigs. People give me a lot of pigs.
Because they think it's funny because your name's
Yeah, I got keychains and statues, and even when we play the show, we have a pig that I put on the mic stand, or I don't actually put it on myself. But
You have a roadie?
Yeah.
What do you... I'll put the pig on... I'll put the pig on Kev's mic stand. Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah, he's very diligent about it too.
But you're going to come back and play with the band.
We are,
right?
for sure.
Okay.
Sure,
The
yeah.
Bacon Brothers will be back. Kevin Bacon, everybody.
Thank you so much.